What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed shoes. Hello everyone, Busy Gamer Dad back again. Going to be doing our Ogre Battle playthrough. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this. This has been a really fun series, got a lot of fan interaction. I'm really excited about it, and I have some really fun news. If you had not seen one of our live streams, our last live stream on the 27th of March, we actually talked about what I did. I did a thing for us here on the channel. I actually went out and I did an eBay purchase, and I got us the maps, the missing inserts into our game, and I also bought the strategy guide, the Prima strategy guide. If you're of my generation, Prima was the company that did like all the strategy guides for Super Nintendo era, and they did a pretty good job with it. I was flipping through it, not really looking too hard at it because I still want to play the game blind, but to a point, you know, like I want to understand some of the class nuances and how the best trajectory for the game should go to try and hit that best ending, but at the same time I'm not going to overly commit to it and reading everything, and I want to still be somewhat surprised. So I have the guide. I'm not going to just, you know, try and disillusion you guys. I do have the guide, so I will be looking at some of the things for subtle nuances and things like that, but I won't be overly looking at it to try and say this is the guide's advice, etc. What I did do is I went through and I have the insert for the classes, and I upgraded a bunch of our classes. So you'll notice in Busy's party that we now have a knight and we have a samurai. We have a bunch of other classes that I'm kind of looking to try and figure out and navigate. Nothing too crazy or anything like that, but a lot of our characters were ready for those level ups. There are a couple of things that I'm a little unsure of and how I want to handle it. Case in point, in the items, we do have this crown, and supposedly this crown unlocks the princess class. I don't know what that does or what that is. I am not certain, but we have to be like level 15 or 16 to get it, and we're nowhere near that. I think the highest level we have is level 10. So yeah, a little bit hard off from that. And then these bloods are blood kisses. They turn our heroes, our paladins or knights, into vampires. So if you're going for the bad ending, those are quote unquote evil units. And I say that in the most loose sense of the term because I don't know ultimately what it means to have evil units versus good units, because if you have evil units in your army, that's fine as far as I can tell, because as long as you're liberating towns and your reputation is high, you'll still get the good ending, as far as I know. So if you happen to know any different, please don't be shy. Leave a comment, let me know, so I'm not spreading misinformation out there. Why is this dowser not stacked with these other two dowsers? I'm very confused about that. Anyways, just that's it. I wanted to say I made a purchase. I bought the this lot on eBay that had the inserts that I was missing for the Super Nintendo, as well as the strategy guide and the PlayStation version of the game, which I've said many times is the more preferred version of the game for the busy gamer out there because it allows you to save in mid scenario. Now, all that being said, where did we leave off? Well, we are on stage number 6, and it is called the Glass Pumpkin. And we will be fighting a witch. And if you know anything, if you've been following the series, witches are bees. They're bees. So, stage 6, Glass Pumpkin. Deneb's garden is a haven for monsters. Deneb herself is a beautiful but evil witch who has been performing experiments on humans in the district. The locals are wary of her, but she has plenty of Imperial troops on her side, which will try to keep you from recruiting the citizens, or rescuing the citizens. When you defeat Deneb, you'll discover her true nature, and you'll have to decide whether or not to let her go. So, basic steps. 1. Follow the road. There is a path straight through the mountains to Deneb City. You should follow this path to reach her quickly. Number 2, rumors fly. The people around Deneb's lair will tell you all about her evil ways. They'll be thankful to be rid of her. Number 3, jack-o'-lanterns. Deneb has pumpkin-headed henchmen to protect her. Their attacks are strong, but hers are fairly weak. Well, she's in the front row, so that's good, because witches in the back row, they cast the stun cloud, and that's why they're bitches. I'm sorry, bees. I'll edit that out. I won't. Number 4, forgive Deneb. After you defeat Deneb, she will beg for mercy. Say no, and your reputation will raise. Deneb's mission: return to Velparin, and Deneb will ask a favor of you. She'll also give you the Black Pearl. So that's if you forgive her. According to the guide that I was looking at, if you want the bad ending, you forgive Deneb, and then if you get bad enough, she actually joins your party later on. So just a little bit of subtle nuances there. Be aware, if you're doing the bad ending, then go for it. Get Deneb. If not, that's fine too. So we're going to go into Deneb's garden. We're not going to go into the slums right now. We're going to go here. If this goes horribly wrong, I'm sorry, and you'll never know. Scene 6, Glass Pumpkin. Boss is all the way down in the bottom corner. Let me turn this down just a little bit. It might be a little loud. So it's a relatively small board from what I've seen. Let's zoom out. Yeah, this is actually kind of pretty small. We have 1, 2, 3 cities over there, and then 1, 2 over there, and there's a couple of hidden ones according to the map. Yeah, there's a couple of hidden items there. Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun doing this. We're just gonna get our normal group out. We have a lot of money, a lot of goth in this game is what it's called. So we're gonna deploy some units. Our hero unit is going to be the one that we're using to liberate towns and liberate cities and things like that. Lons, Warren, Alice, Feldman, Amelia, those are the ones that we're going to really hold on to for a while. I might bring a couple other units out to try and get a little bit more depth in the bench, but for right now, I want to try and get these guys out. So because I upgraded classes, these units are going to be so much more expensive. And I cannot stress that enough. Like, so much more expensive. Like, they're in like an order of magnitude more. Like, Lons was only, I think, like 200 or 24, and now he's like $1,000 more. And that's like every day I keep them on the board. I do not know what kind of units she will have. In the strategy guide, it does mention it, and I did read it, but I did not internalize it, if you understand my meaning. Like, I read it, but I don't remember it. So if you're anything like me, you are an old man who reads something, and unless you really commit it to memory, you don't remember it at all. So yeah, we're gonna just do our normal stuff here to try and hold off the advance of the armies. And like I said, I'm gonna bring a couple more people out to try and give us some depth in the bench. Feldman needs to get out more. Feldman needs to get out and see the world. So I'm going to have him go over here with Warren and everyone. Right there. And then if anything about these pumpkin units has me a little concerned, oh, no, I don't want to do that. What kind of tarot cards do I have? Strength, okay. And, oh, the good thing about buying the guide and everything is it allowed me the opportunity to see what the cards do and have that information right in front of me. The tarot cards that I am so versed in and are a main mechanic in this game that I have been terrible at remembering what they do. Yeah, so it allows us to do that. Let's see here. Do I want to do this? So this is our fun little unit. I like Zell. I don't know why I like Zell, but I like Zell. And in the other insert for the classes and everything like that, Zell's party is not going to grow in any way, shape, or form. Golems, they don't level, or they level up, but they don't change. You recruit different versions of golems, ice golems and fire golems and things like that. The ghosts, you recruit different versions of the ghosts for ghosts or phantoms. So there's a lot of that, we'll say, jumping off point, because you don't bring that character forward. You quite literally replace that character with a different version. So Zell's group, while I like them, is not going to be super helpful in the near future. The reason why I would have any of these other groups would be to have them be good defensive units against The words are failing me. Against the enemy. And so that is why I think it's important to have the ghosts out there, but take it with a grain of salt that you are not going to get much benefit from them, because there's no growth path for them. All right, so as far as you're concerned, can I have you stand? There's not really a lot of water here, is there? Is there? There really isn't. There really isn't. Let's have you just kind of chill out in the water there. Alright, cool. And then we're going to go here, and then we're going to have our hero unit do hero unit things and start liberating. And then as soon as I unpause this, all heck's going to break her loose. There they go. Off to the races they go. Run, run, run. Self-remained, Taka? Or Tolka, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Yes, I will pull a card. Oh, the moon card. That's actually not good, because that's going to make it nighttime. And I don't know if the pumpkins get stronger at night. I have no clue. Yes, I will keep the card. Deneb lives in Valperine Castle on the other side of those mountains. Deneb is beautiful beyond belief, but behind that face, she is as cold as stone. How does the saying go? Beautiful roses have thorns, was it? It's very true. That's very true. Okay, so we got that. We'll have you move down here. And then I want you. Are you Nicholas's unit? No, that's Warren's unit. Were you the low fly unit? You were. Low sky unit. We're going to have you move to here to defend this, just in case. Because you move pretty quick being a low sky unit. Yep, Feldman moved. Alright, cool. Awesome. Awesome. And, oh, Nicholas's unit found a neutral enemy. What did we find? Last time we found a secret... Oh, a fairy! Can we befriend it? Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. 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 Nice. Awesome. So fairies are actually super awesome, because they can grow to be sprites, I believe. And, hold, one sec. So, right behind me, you see, I've got the thing. And they're in the top corner. So hang on one sec, we're going to read it out loud. So the fairies... Nope. Imps go into demons. Fairies become pixies, and then they turn into sylphs. They have a pretty good good ending trajectory. If you wanted to do the good ending, you would want fairies in your group. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. But yeah, like I was saying, the other stuff like skeletons, they don't evolve. You have to recruit like wraiths to replace them. Ghosts go into phantoms, golems go into rock golems, and iron golems. There is also angels that you can find, and various other things. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, because that's part of the fun of the game, is to find those units. But yeah, that's actually really stellar that we got a neutral unit, the fairies. All right, let's see our liberation. Let's see what we got. Let's pull a card. Is it the sun card? Oh, this is reputation. Yeah, but reputation's gonna take a hit. Yep, went down. Bomber. Yeah, we'll keep it. Deneb seems to have stopped her experiments on humans. That's great. Awesome. OSHA approves. But now she goes out destroying crops. What could she be doing? That sounds terrible. That's actually not good. Not OSHA approved. Alright, so let's see here. You're doing your thing there. I'm going to have you... Oh, there we are. You see them right there. You see them right there. We're going to have you move to right here. And then... Alright, so... Feldman. Again, Samurai Feldman. That's our guy, Samurai Feldman. Right, there we are. Warren. Well, that dude is flying. Who is in his unit? I'm gonna have to have... He's got Beastmen and Griffins. That makes sense. Okay. That's a cockatrice right there. That's a cockatrice. That's the upgraded version of a griffin. So he's going to lose. I can pretty much guarantee that. So out of the cards that we have, what cards do we have? We have strength. That's not really going to help us. That just boosts our physical attack. Where's strength? Yeah, strength. Increases the defense rating. Never mind. Priestess recovers 50 HP. Emperor, attack an extra time. Fortune, all members of the enemy unit will flee. Hanged Man lowers their defense. And then Devil, right? Yep, Devil. Powerful call that fend off opposing enemy units. Star does holy damage. Moon. No, Star is agility for each unit. And then Moon is... cards turn the tables by moving the front line to the rear and vice versa. Okay. Sun, devastating against all characters, even yours, all alignment characters. And then World is protect against magical attacks. So that would have been good to have before. So I guess we'll use a Devil right now. Summons Asmodeus. That didn't really do as much damage as I thought it would. But that's fine. We got to use these cards anyways. We can't sell them. They're not useful to us. But we are on water, which is really helpful for us. And then it cast Petrify again? Wow, cockatrices are kind of overpowered. I got to get my Griffin units out. This is what I was talking about. Like, there was going to be a level at which we were going to not... Yeah, I figured you would win. I figured you would win. Yep. Alright, we're going to pause. Now you, move. Water unit. I want you to move to here. How do I want to handle this? Deploy a unit. Is it Sergio? Sergio has the cockatrices, or the griffins, rather. I'm going to have him come out and meet this guy. And then... can you recruit? A giant and a hellhound? Not that good. Right there. And then we're going to have you run interference right there. And then that's it. Nicholas's unit. Alright, there we are. So he's going to fight again. I think he'll be okay because the Griffin may not be able to hurt him. I know the ghosts won't be able to take physical damage from the wild men, so they'll naturally be able to handle it. Yeah, so we'll be okay there. Got my root beer with me. Wow, cats petrify. Yeah, so we might lose. That's fine. So this is rough, actually. This is pretty rough. So it's going to bounce him back. Sting's unit met the enemy. Actually, I want to have you move back over this way. So, I don't know how to deal with the cockatrices. Like, what is the counter to them? I don't think there is a counter to them. So... if I do this... just do a little bit of damage to him. We're going to get petrified. I mean, I just don't see see how that's not going to happen. Oh, it missed. Okay, good. I mean, I'm on board with that, but unfortunately, we're getting beat the heck up because we're not on their preferred terrain. All right, we're going to stop. We're going to retreat. I'm not going to lose units. I want you to get yourself out of the way. Nicholas's units. Good. Yeah, if you're not prepared for this blitz right into your back line, you are screwed. And the fact that the cockatrice does 2 petrifies is kind of broken. Because the Griffin goes from a frontline attacker to a backline attacker. Alright, so it missed. That's good. We're the winners. Good. Good. He's still going to press forward. I want you to go here. And I want you now to move here. There, and then Sergio's going to fight him. That's fine. I might have to bring out another unit to buffer this. Whew. That's, oh, no, need to change that. Need to change that. Their tactics should be best. So they should be able to take out one. Why would you not take out the one that's at 7? Oh, you were expecting him to take it out. Okay. All right, I can kind of see that. Both of you turned into rocks. We took out 2 of them, though. Really? Really? I mean... Alright, I need you to go after that. I need you to go here. I actually need you to get over there and block him. Nicholas got in there first. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I mean, I'm fine with this to a point. Because it's going to soften him up for Sergio. Miss? Yes. Okay. Good. Cockatrices are not to be trifled with. Good. Okay, winner. Winner. I want you to get after him. Do not let him fall away. Good. Sergio's unit met the enemy. Nice. I'm probably gonna... Missed. Nice. Oh, I hit the button. I shouldn't have hit the button. Auto battlers. I want to do something. I'm just so excited. Honestly, the best outcome. Because we get more experience this way. Because we're not going to be able to finish him off and he's going to run away. Oh, never mind. Nope, we're going to kill him. That's okay. Level up. I'll take it. I'll take it. You. Move there. You. Move. There isn't anything there. So, yeah. Excuse me. You move here. Oh, look 'em all. Alright, what you got? A single wait, is that a dragon? It is a dragon. Okay. Okay. Ninjas in the backfield's actually kind of broken. In a bad way. Ooh, that's going to be actually spicy. Those guys are going to do Hellfire, I believe is what the Hellhounds do. Alright, so... Guess what? Lons, you... Get your butt over here. Warren... I want you right here. And then... They are literally blitzing into my base. They are coming with extreme prejudice. I actually kind of want you, Sergio, to come down here and stand on this, as opposed to go in there. Okay, let's mix it up. Let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, there's another witch there. Warren's going to meet the enemy. Okay. He's going to meet the wizard, right? No, he's meeting the knight. I guess I don't have a problem with this. Let's do the moon card. Moon card was agility? No, it swapped them. So, that's okay. I kind of gave them an extra attack, but the knight doesn't... I guess I kind of didn't want to do that. Not with this party. Yeah, Warren isn't taking hardly any damage. He's going to be the winner. Warren is, like, secretly, like, the god tier unit. Because he's going to kill that guy. Or at least the Hellhounds are. Charge it? Yeah. And this is the preferred scenario, because now this unit's going to run back and revive. And we'll get another round of experience from them. You, Warren, move back. I think you're going to already be in combat, though. Yep, Warren's unit met the enemy. Like, they were on identical proximity, we'll call it. Yep, that's a dragon. We're going to have Warren soften them up. Bolt. Oof, 26 is rough. 20 against Warren's units is actually pretty telling on how strong these units are. We did take out the dragon. Now we're on to Leader McLeaderson. I should have stopped him. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, so hang on. Move Warren's unit to here. Stop. What do you have? Here's the mountain unit. Feldman, move here. Busy's unit, move here. Why is Warren's unit always getting into combat? I don't want this. Have him attack and soften them up. Jeez, yeah. They're just not. Warren's unit is not to be trifled with. Like, you don't come at Warren. Warren comes at you and you just run. That's fine, I'll revive him. Because he's going to send the unit back. Darn it. I should have had him run. No, yeah, Warren, your unit's got to move back. Busy's unit, finally. I get to see some action. Is that so, huh? Ice Cloud, that'll mess him up. But then the ninjas are going to do that one lightning strike, and that's going to hurt like heck. But I have a samurai that should do 2 strikes. Oh, they're doing the rain. And we have a knight now. Good dodge. Okay. The Valkyrie's the leader. Interesting. I thought the ninjas could be the leaders. Why are you healing yourself? I guess I'm not the more important one, but that's okay. Don't do it. It's a trap. I don't know if we win this. You get a lot of attacks being in the back row, those ninjas. Maybe I'll use the moon card on them. Oh, this is going to potentially kill their leader. It's going to send them back. We're the winners. Okay. 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 What do I want to do here? I need to get to this temple so that Warren's unit can be revived. Because I don't think I have any revives. I do not. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so there are 3 units getting sent back home. Brooks' unit met the enemy. Let's see what you got, Let's see what you got, Brooks. Let's see what you got. Newly upgraded. Oh, you're on leader. I don't want that. I want you to be best. Oh, they've got 2 fairies, 2 healers. Ugh. That's gonna be interesting. Yep, they're gonna do a charm. Okay. What does Kiss do? I thought it was a charm. It looked like a charm. Or maybe it's a heal. Maybe that's a heal. Well, we stunned 1. So, note to self also, those priests being in the front row, we do not want our ghost unit to fight them. Because they will be dead. Dead again. Dead over. Deader? Deader? They'll get killed. They'll be destroyed. It's good to know that the game is smart enough to put the priests in the front row. And I'm assuming the fairies do holy damage as well. Brooks, you go get him again. Go. Brooks met the enemy. You do that, Brooks. You meet that enemy. Is it an extra attack? Or is it more defense? It might be more defense. Or some stat up. It might be that. It might be stat up. Because I can't keep doing extra attacks, because then the game would like keep doing it back and forth between the 2 of them. Oh, yeah, they're definitely the winners. The question is if he's smart enough to run away. Oh good, our Valkyrie got a level up. Nice. Valkyries can evolve into muses. Alright, so we're going to have you chill. Get back over here. We're going to pause the game real quick. He's still coming at me? Feldman, go attack. There. You, my hero of a heroes, go here. Warren's unit finished moving. Feldman, fight him. Good. Oh, there's the next wave. You see it down in the bottom corner there? You see it down there? Alright, so we're going to finish this guy up, unfortunately, just because he was foolish enough to come back at us. And everyone getting a level up. That's awesome. That's really what I could have hoped for. I'm going to have you hang out here. Go back that way. Okay. And because of the moon card, day 1 is done. Alright, cool. And this is probably a good spot to end the video right now. We got some pretty good net positive. That's a lot of army out there right now that I was not expecting to have to spend. But hey, it is what it is. This was Busy Gamer Dad doing our Ogre Battle. March of the Black Queen on the Super Nintendo playthrough. Hopefully you guys like it. We got some more information. We got those eBay purchase inserts that are really good. That's going to give us the information about stuff that we were missing and didn't weren't quite sure on. And I do have the strategy guide, but like I said, I am not going to be like looking at it to try and get the best ending. I'm just going to use it as a loose guideline kind of thing. Skim over some information like a week or two before and see what I can remember maybe or something like that. Because if you're anything like me, my brain is just a sieve. It don't remember a darn thing. I don't know anything about anything. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Later.